Hello, dreamers. Are you ready for a new adventure? Tonight we read journeying to a mystical place where a young fox boy named Finn must navigate the whispers of a troubled rainforest. Footprints that lead backward, and a song that is sung backwards to discover what it means to ask the heart. Before we begin, please remember to be kind, sleep well, and stay curious. Once, in the middle of a quiet night, while forest rain tapped gently on the windows, Finn, the 4-year-old fox boy with soft brown fur and big green eyes, woke up from a dream that didn't feel like a dream at all. In it, the rainforest had whispered something strange to him. The sky is crying, but the earth won't drink. He turned to his magical compass that sat on the bedside table, glowing faintly gold. Something was wrong. The rainforest deep behind his village never called, unless it truly needed help. He sat up in bed. It was obvious what he had to do. So he pulled on his orange shirt, his blue pants, and laced his white canvas shoes. Grabbing the compass, he whispered to himself, "If the trees are in trouble, I have to go." And off he padded into the rainy night. As Finn entered the rainforest, everything felt ... off. The trees weren't swaying, the animals weren't moving, even the frogs weren't singing. It was as if the whole place was frozen, listening. A gentle but endless drizzle fell. Yet moments later, Finn saw a river nearby was bone dry. How was that possible? He whispered. That was the first clue. The compass blinked faster. He kept going, stepping over twisted roots and puddles that didn't ripple. Then he saw footprints in the muddy trail. But something was wrong. They were going backward. As if someone or something was undoing its steps, Finn's fur bristled. What was happening here? And why did the river have no water? Was the rainforest really in trouble? Minutes later, he passed under vines that hummed a broken lullaby, not a sweet one. A strange, distorted tune, like a music box left out in the rain. Why would the vines be singing? He wondered aloud. Then they whispered, "Don't trust the mist ... The mist. There it was, rolling and fast, a thick, glowing fog. And inside it ... movement, shapes, shadows. One of them stepped forward. A deer with glowing eyes. But its antlers were twisting upward like branches reaching for something. It didn't speak. It just turned and vanished into the fog. Finn's paws were soaked now. His compass spun wildly. He merely turned back, but the thought of the sleepy river and the silent forest pushed him on. Just ahead, he spotted a tall stone statue at the base of a cliff. It looked like an old rainforest guardian, but half its face was broken. Carved beneath it were the words, "The rainforest hides to protect. Ask the heart." Ask the heart? Finn repeated, confused. And then ... a rumble. The ground shook. A secret door opened beneath the statue. Finn didn't hesitate. He stepped in. Inside it was warm and glowing. The ceiling sparkled like stars. In the center of the chamber was a large pod, like a sleeping flower. And beside it stood a tall, cloaked figure. Finn gasped. The vines on its arms, they looked familiar. The shadows. The mist ... You're the one who changed the river, Finn said bravely. The figure turned. Its mask was made of bark. Its voice, soft like dripping water, said, "I saved the rainforest from itself." Finn blinked. What do you mean? The figure finally removed its mask. It was a jaguar, old, wise, scarred, but kind. "I am the heart keeper," he said. "When children forget to ask, the forest starts to fade. When they forget to care, the water stops flowing. The vines mourn, the lullabies turn to warnings. So the clues ... the weird rain, the broken songs. It was the forest trying to talk, and you listened," the jaguar said. "Which makes you a guardian." Just then, the rainforest shivered. Something rumbled far below. The dry riverbed outside cracked open. Light and shadow twisted together in a spiral right beneath Finn. "Wait, what's happening?" Finn shouted. "You've awakened the forest's truth," the jaguar said. But some secrets only show themselves to those who step forward. Finn stepped up to the spiral. His compass now glowed brighter than ever. He looked back once, then forward. "What if I don't come back?" he asked. "Then," said the jaguar, "you'll be part of the story forever." And just as Finn reached toward the spiral of light and rain, the rainforest breathed, the ground cracked wider. The light swallowed his paw, and everything went silent. To be continued. Well, Finn has certainly stepped into a lot of exciting adventures for a 4-year-old. I wonder how he will react when he finds himself in a world that feels both familiar and strange. And what kind of wisdom will he gain from this experience? We'll find out next time. Before we go, let's take a moment to talk about the moral of our story. Finn was able to save the rainforest because he listened to its whispers, even when they seemed like dreams. Sometimes in real life, we might think we're dreaming when things don't seem right. Maybe a bird's singing in the morning when it should be sleeping, or a friend acts in a way that doesn't make sense. Just like Finn, we can try to understand what's happening and ask questions. This is how we learn and grow. Now it's your turn. I have 2 questions for you. First, if you could have any magical compass like Finn, what would yours do? Please write your answer in the comments. And second, are there times when you then noticed something was unquite right and you ended up learning something new? Share your story in the comments too. You might even inspire someone else to become a better listener like Finn. It's been an incredible journey with Finn tonight. And remember, if you hear rain in a lullaby that sounds a little off, maybe the rainforest is whispering to you too. Sleep well, my dreamers. Be kind to each other. And always, always ask the heart. Good night. For more enchanting stories and inspiring messages delivered straight to your device every night, don't forget to subscribe. And if you enjoyed this tale, please give us a like. Your support means the world to us. Keep being the wonderful, curious dreamer that you are. And until next time, may your nights be filled with magical adventures and your days with kindness. Sweet dreams.